Hello, everyone. This is the announcement video for end of week 4, beginning of week 5. So I've only got two things for today. The outro and intro of the stuff that we just covered and what you guys are about to do, and the access to the online notes. Okay, so let me start with the first thing. So what you guys should have covered this last week was section 3.5, 3.6, and 3.7. That took care of derivatives of trig stuff, things that any sort of function that's a composition, so a function inside a function, right? And inverse functions, in particular inverse trig. That's the one that we really need. And what you guys are gonna get into, it's some pretty heavy topics, okay? The way that I like to explain it is there's, in particular, section 3.8, implicit differentiation. In a STEM student's life, right? It gets split to before implicit differentiation and after. Section 3.8 is going to take a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys don't take more than half a week, maybe the entire week, to get through section 3.8. Okay, take your time with it. That's probably going to be the section that you're going to probably want to look at other videos online. When I figure out how to put the notes back up, I will start attaching more examples in there into the course notes so that you guys can see the process for other examples. Okay. Section 3.9 ain't that bad. It's just derivatives of logs and exponents. You really use those more with the chain rule. Okay. There is a hard part in there, logarithmic differentiation. But that's not bad. The worst part, I think, is implicit differentiation. Okay. So that's it in terms of stuff that you should have done last week and that's coming up this week. Like I said, if you're not there yet, I mean, something, should be, in the back of your mind saying like, hey, you got to catch up, you got to catch up. Okay. Now that brings me up to the access of the online course notes. Over this last week, in week 4, I have a Calculus 1 with the Algebra Support course. And they had their exam, okay? And they are an in-person class. And you're probably thinking to yourself, why the hell is he telling us that for? So what happens in an in-person test, and it's going to happen for you guys too, is I make the notes disappear for the exam and then bring them back after the test, okay? I brought them back last week, and it turns out something is not syncing right. It shows up on my tablet, partially shows up on my computer screen right here at home. The last place I think I'm going to need to check is my office. I usually do some of this stuff at my office. So I have a feeling that something is not syncing right. So up to this video, everything synced up for this class with the exception of a handful of sections, okay? And I'm not gonna grade the previous sections or the sections that have been due yet. You guys can see, hopefully, that I tend to not grade everything. I usually let the due date pass maybe about another week, okay? Since the notes aren't up, I'm going to not grade until those notes are up, essentially, okay? I'm thinking, though, that those grades might be up by tomorrow. Or sorry, those sections might be back up by tomorrow. I have a feeling that the syncing problem is between my computers here and my computer over at my office. Okay. So if you haven't turned them in, get those sections in by, I'm thinking, tomorrow in the afternoon. So that would probably be sections 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I believe that is it. Just keep watching out for those notes. If there's any questions, I've had a couple of you guys drop by my office hours in the tutoring center or in my office, wherever, just in case if the tutoring center is not open, I'll be in my office, okay? And if you guys go into my Zoom room while you're there, some of you guys might notice it'll send me an email that says somebody's in your Zoom room. If it does, and it's between 12 and 2, I'll jump into my Zoom and we'll talk. Okay. Besides that, I don't think I have anything else for you all. Keep studying. Week 6 is going to be exam 1. Okay, so I tend to not have anything due on that week, with the exception of exam 1, and I try to have it toward the end of the week, over the weekend, so everybody does the test, so you guys can. I know some of you guys probably work during the week, and you'd want to have the exam during the weekend, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay, that is it. I don't think I've got anything else. Cool. Besides that, happy studying.